Reporting from Icon Sports Southeast region. Breaking news.
God dog, Cole, Cole. I don't know what to call us now. Cole, boy, we get the news firsthand. Everybody else had to wait for AL.com to report 3 days later. I'm glad they ain't go get no damn milkshake. It should have would have melted.
Shit, this shit was spoiled, coach.
But Cole, I want you to look at this. Cole, I want you to look at this right
Alabama 6A Power making another change at the top of the
here. Cole,
football program.
what kind of damn power is it?
Shit, coach, I don't know.
Man, I
Man,
don't
they
even
make
know what's
that was so petty, coach. That was so
Cole,
petty,
wasn't they
coach.
petty?
Coach, they were big petty. That was big petty for that one.
Man, it don't make no sense, man, what these folks be doing. But, y'all,
Then,
we did report this the other day. Um, tried to let y'all let you down, real soft. Um, but Blunt going in a different direction
yeah, coach. You know what though? Man, if they were gonna do that, they should have let that man go back in October.
though. Well, you go to thing, Cole. The folks heard that you extended the deadline.
Cause now they were before I even extended the deadline, coach. They happened in October when they let him
Cole,
come back.
Cole, Cole. They somebody forgot they added this to their New Year's resolution, not to do the same thing they did last year. Last year Blunt went 3-7. This year they went 3-7 again. So get what? Blunt said, Blunt, we not doing what we did last year. Blunt said, no, we not gonna do what we did last year. KT and Coach one of them extended the deadline.
Damn, cause I just
Oh yeah,
wonder who they gonna get.
man, they Coach one of them extended the deadline, y'all. So y'all please blame Coach one of them
Nah,
for the
don't
breaking
blame me.
news.
Do not blame me.
AL.com just got it. AL.com just got the news, y'all. I'm glad that y'all rely on them for all y'all sports news. Y'all keep it said it off Sunday. Hold on, my bad, wrong picture. It said it off Sunday. Yeah, and I can sport. Y'all get ready. I don't know what to tell you,
Man, coach, it's wild, man. It's I
You
hate it
said it the
for him,
other
man.
day, Cole. Blunt is having his fourth head coaching for you.
And coach, the killing part, they opened up that article with that.
Yeah, Cole. The folks ain't they friends.
Man. So anybody read that article, man, if they say, man, what the world Blunt got going on? Man, forehead coaches in
Folks is
4
not
years.
cutting no corners. But see, them folks ain't gonna get no riff raff. Ain't nobody gonna say L.com don't like Blunt. Ain't nobody gonna say none of that because the people over there, they're a little bit lighter than me. Them my light skinned brothers and sisters over there. Them the light skinned version of us. And they get to do whatever they you wanna do because they ain't about to lose their job. You set
They
it
say
off Sunday.
you, say
Set it
you
off
about to
Sunday here.
lose your job.
Yeah, that's just the way I look at it.
Man, it's wild, man. This is wild. I don't. I wonder. what came to this decision? What made them come to this decision right now? Even because like even in the article, they brought up the situation that happened in October.
Cole, them folks ain't forgot, Cole. See, here go the
What,
problem,
Jose?
Cole. Icon Sports Southeast gave him a semi pass. Every now and then we mention the belt. We whooping folks' ass, all that type of stuff. We kind of gave them a pass. But see, the blunt people thought we didn't like them. So they had all the women up there telling folk, okay, T them don't like blunt and all that other bullshit. So now,
Dang.
uh, you know, so now it's to the point where, oh, they just didn't, oh, we just weren't winning. That's why they didn't like us. And no, it had nothing to do with winning. We felt sorry for the kids. That's why we said something.
Miss Shamika, now we rolled Blunt hard early in the year because we knew the type of talent that they had, and we knew I felt and we felt like, well, I'm gonna just say I felt that they weren't playing up to their potential because they had a lot of talent out there. That's why I was on Blunt hard because I knew the athletes that they had, and we did when it came to that situation. To be completely honest about it, we knew about it several days in advance before the even post even came out.
Same way we knew several days in advance that he had got fired. Coach one of them told you they fired him. Go tell everybody what you told the people.
Atlanta basketball school, and they lost running back. What's up, man, Renee?
And what else you said, Coach?
Uh, shoot, 'cause I said so much the other day.
About,
Uh,
about the coaching.
about the who? About the coaching the what?
Coach yesterday, Coach, I refereed the game. They said, boy, y'all low down. Talking about they done fired the coach and the belt.
My bad. Hey, I did miss that. Look, look, man. I went look. Man,
Coach,
it was,
Coach, the phone. That's the first time they walked up to me yesterday when I refereed the game. Man, y'all clown. Coach one of be clowning. Talking about they done fired the coach and the belt. I said, God.
man, it was just just a little joke, man. At the end of the day, man, discipline isn't. Put it like this: if it ain't your child, don't do it. But it do say spider rod sport child. So there could be any, me. I know I got a whooping growing up. My granny, my auntie whooped me. Some of everybody whooped me if I could have.
KT, tell us what you said. What did I say? I didn't say much. I One thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna talk about people I know I don't like. I ain't gonna talk about them. That one thing KT is not gonna do. I'm not gonna talk about nobody I don't like.
Yeah,
And
Larry
at the
Nash.
end of the day, that's one of them. There's very few people in the world I don't like, and that's one of them. So at the end of the day, I ain't got nothing to say for real.
I remember Renee, it was just all good humor though. You know what I'm saying? I hate it for the man because that man got a family at the end of the day. Me personally, how can you rebuild a program in 1 year? That's just me personally. I don't know what else went on behind closed doors. It ain't my business. But I hate it for him at the end of the day. But hey, I'm gonna answer James' question. Man, I don't think that line. Honestly, I don't think that line gonna be long. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of players going to Saraland.
Ain't nobody going no Sarah Lane. What they going to Sarah Lane for?
Saraland locked, man. I think the line might be long going to a Theodore or
Murphy,
Murphy or
Williamson.
yeah, to them places because if you man, I'm gonna tell you, AL.com so AL.com so petty, man. And if y'all don't read in between the lines, they opened up with well the title was Alabama 6A Power. No disrespect. Blunt ain't been a power in a minute. And I'm just gonna just keep it a
Blunt
blunt
ain't
though,
been
because
a power since Main Street. Go ahead and say it like that, Coach. Blunt ain't been no
yeah,
powerhouse since Main Street.
and that's a fact. Then they open up. Blunt is looking for a new head coach. This will be their fourth head coach in 4 years. So what they let you know about your program or your school? Then they go on down. They brought up the situation that happened. So I mean, yeah, they doing their job, but if somebody like me, KT1, anybody on the Icon Sports staff or panel say some stuff like that, I'm gonna say this. Somebody said that we are. I hate to bring this up, KT, but I don't know if you saw it. Somebody said
Go
that
ahead.
we said on the show that we said Duke was going to BC Rain.
Ain't nobody say nothing about no Duke going to no BC Rain. We didn't even say where he was going. We said
I
another kid
yeah, and the
transferred to BC Rain. For
coach and the
everybody out there, call they said, oh yeah, I heard it on the show too. No, we said when has a kid ever left Blunt and went to BC Rain?
and I'm gonna say it like this, coach. At first, we didn't wasn't even calling the kid name.
Exactly.
We wasn't even calling Duke name until like, okay, boom, we already know for sure it's out. That one thing you ain't gonna catch her doing calling the kid name. It
Yeah,
ain't bona fide, set in stone.
yeah. We don't even know if he enrolled in the next school yet. So at the end of the day, we never said where he was going. Speculation hit. Oh, he going to theater. Oh, he going to Williams. Oh, he going. No, we said another kid left Blunt and went to BC Rain. And I asked the question. I can't remember the last time a kid leaving Blunt going to BC Rain, but I've seen several kids leave BC Rain going to Blunt.
And then, and like I said, coach, the article, you know what I'm saying, real written article, but I hate, like I say again, I hate it for the man. At the end of the day, he got a family fee, he got a passion to do, coaching ain't easy. But do I wish he had more time, to see what he could have did? Yeah.
He should have got some time from Cole Holler, I guess, if I had time.
Man, but hey, you know what though? Because this is probably a blessing for him in disguise because every coach that coached that Blunt either made it to the playoffs or went far in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna let that dog bite on that bone for a minute.
I'm telling you, man, it's just an unfortunate situation, but
I hate it for the
it's
kid.
great. I think they had to make a move, coach. When
Oh,
Duke Williams transferred, that was the same day he got fired. So the straw broke the camel's back that day.
what else coming over here? Look, I'm gonna say this,
Um,
coach. I wasn't gunning for the man to get fired when the situation happened. But at that point, Blunt should have went ahead and made the move then, because they could have already been had their process going. That's just me personally. I understand, Miss Jones. Blunt and volleyball, from my understanding, is the two hardest places to coach it.
man, when you get one of the top players, it's already hard to develop players like that. That's number one. But when you got them and you lose them,
Yeah,
when you lose KJ Norwood to theater already.
Yeah.
And all signs say that Duke Williams headed the theater. We don't know, but all signs saying that. It's just like a one-way damn street. If you go down the wrong way, the police gonna give your ass a ticket.
And at the end of the day, I know Toucan gonna do what's best for his son. So we all know that.
Q
And
says
then
send the link.
at the end of the day, wherever Toucan send his son, get what Icon Sport gonna be right there supporting
Man,
whatever.
we gonna be
Cause we
there.
put cause we support hey, it's for the kids at the end of the day.
You know what though, Coach?
What up, Cole?
Last season was the first time that Icon Sport didn't cover Blunt. Since
Yeah.
Icon Sport been in existence, y'all. I want everybody to understand it. It ain't because we didn't want to cover Blunt. They didn't want us to cover Blunt. So, and that's the preference of the head coach. But at the end of the day, if Icon Sport was built covering Blunt, that means that it's a tradition
Yeah.
that we cover them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for us not to cover them last season, exclusively, that was like a slap in the face. Via the same way. We barely cover Via as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it wasn't like we just didn't cover Blunt. We barely cover Via too.
Yeah. We did a lot of outside of automobile. We did a lot of things outside of
Oh
mobile
man,
for real, for real.
shoot, man, we had the 50-yard line at Theodore, St. Paul, Saraland, McIntosh. Y'all, one thing I want everybody to understand. Just because we don't come to your school don't mean it ain't many more schools. Y'all, I'm up in Leroy when them folks was playing God's country while there wasn't nobody in the stadium.
Yeah.
And they gonna win
Yeah.
a state championship. So at the end of the day, y'all, this is the type of stuff that Icon Sport brings to you exclusively. We brought you this the other day. It's just in AL.com tonight. You know,
I'm gonna say I say it like this, coach. Y'all wonder what we saying? Y'all need to be wondering about what they saying behind that closed door when they're around the round table. Because it's a setup at the end of the day. Oh, me personally, it depends on who they got, Mr. Emmett, who coming in. Now they need to make. I believe they already got somebody they hire. I think they got the person in place. They're just waiting for the formality to go ahead. But they need to go ahead and get that out the way so that person can go talk to the kids at
see,
Scarborough.
here on the first lie. They thought by hiring him that they was gonna get Scarborough kids regardless. Scarborough kid was gonna come to Blunt regardless of who the head coach was.
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, the trajectory. Everybody thinking just because Blunt is getting Scarborough kids that they gonna automatically win.
somebody
What you
got
think about that, Q?
Uh, man, at the end of the day, don't nobody give a damn about that man getting fired. Just keeping it a buck with you. Another black man got fired. You know what I'm saying? He fired himself. Y'all being politically correct. Man, when he whooped that boy ass, you knew your ass was gone. When that shit came out on camera, everybody knew that shit was a wrap. They did you a good when they let you finish the season, try to get your shit together, and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready. I think that they had made a bad hire. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is. And Blunt realized it also.
Q still
Man,
staying JC.
man, I played with Coach P. Ryan. One thing P. Ryan always said, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. They made
One
a
of, one of the one of the mistakes he made was saying that he hated Bart.
Yeah, so you definitely can't do that. Another mistake he made was, probably getting smart with the only damn media coverage that's gonna come cover your school and promote your kids. you made a lot of bad rookie mistakes, and it is what it is. You weren't the first draft pick. When you the first draft pick, they'll give you a year to get your shit together. You weren't the first draft pick. You was a 6th-round pick fighting to get on the team.
Man, you kept that shit
I'm
going.
sure he's highly intelligent. He'll get another head coaching job in 4 or 5 years, and I'm sure he'll make some noise. But it was a bad hype.
Hey Q,
That wasn't the guy they needed.
Q, go out and come back in.
You got an echo.
What's going on, Miss Johnson?
My thing is this, Cole Wonder. This guy could have made this show when he first got hired. We offered to bring him on the show, and the man acted like he was still in Atlanta, all this type of rigmarole. I knew what type of person he was then. But he go to third, Cole. I was up at Blunt almost every day. And this joker walked by me like I wasn't nobody. The only school that ever reported Icon Sport in Mobile was Blunt. Through him, via him. And y'all, Blunt was the first school that we covered when Coach Holler was coaching up there.
Yep, man, I'll never forget coming when I was first coming on Icon Sport. Man, I called them like the Viking was the purple people eater. They were that big, Coach. I was just amazed, to be honest.
But my thing is this, and y'all, the new coach at Blunt, don't make that mistake. Invite all media in, a lot of people. And then my thing, I found out it wasn't a media problem. It was an Icon Sport, not fully Icon Sport problem. It was a KT Thornton problem. So when I identify you don't like me, I don't like you. So I ain't gonna even speak to you for real. And I don't have no problem with it. I ain't gonna lose no sleep because I don't speak to you. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Wake up, Q.
Yo,
Yeah.
The inevitable happened. It just is what it was. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is this. Q, and you know where we from. If a joker don't like us, we ain't gonna put no fuel on the fire. We just ain't gonna say nothing to your ass.
Yeah, I'm just stay out your way.
Exactly. I ain't gonna speak to you, and I know you ain't gonna speak to me.
But see, that's the thing in the black community where, had you just been cordial or, you take the high road in every situation when you've been the head coach, then everybody's going to support you. And when you step out there and say, I'm the man, I don't need nobody, I don't need no help, and you don't make it, this is what happens.
First, the biggest mistake he made was when he didn't bring AJ Johnson back as offense coordinator.
Even if you're not the offensive coordinator, you bring him to be on the staff. That's just
exactly.
Yeah.
You welcome, Miss April. I mean, your son Myron, he put in that work, and that stuff like that can't go unnoticed.
If you're on a losing program, it's totally gonna go unnoticed.
Man, come on.
If you on, man, it's kids.
He got to Q, you said something just then and it hit me. Who covered the losing programs?
Nobody.
But Icon Sport.
Yep. KT was dead over there in West Central Nail, or what it is, the other school, Robertsdale.
Yeah, Central Nail too.
Robertsdale. You all went to Robertsdale.
Yeah.
Who gonna cover Robertsdale if Icon Sport don't?
Central Nail and Robertsdale.
Man, come on, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this though, like the answer, like I said this earlier, Q, at the beginning, to these people, we was on Blunt hard because we knew the type of talent that they had. We was hoping because we know the kids watch the show. man, we're gonna go prove them wrong. We're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of ordeal. It wasn't nothing bad against the kids. It wasn't
Yeah.
Check this out
the
though. I don't mean to cut y'all, coach, but I'm finna I gotta but this is my last thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna have to tune out for about a few minutes. How much impact did that fight with Murphy at the end of the year
Oh
have
no.
on this also?
man.
Oh,
Whoo, well, you said so.
You see what I'm saying? That demonstrates a whole lack of control.
man. That right there. Well, that was like icing on the cake. It's
You know what I'm
like,
Look,
damn,
saying?
you can't do nothing right. Your asses can't get right. They would need to call you coach. Coach can't get right. Just like
hey,
just like Toucan, you say, see a win, coach can't get right.
look, hey, out of that whole video, I know KT, man. I know y'all probably remember out of that whole video while the fight was going on, TK and Myron on the blunt sideline talking like the fight ain't going on. You remember that,
Man,
KT?
yeah. I remember just like
Yeah,
it was yesterday.
most of the kids who
TK,
go on to play ball on the next level had nothing to do with it. They got the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
TK and Myron over there talking like, man, they taking, they just sitting there casually talking. Here they go over there, they booking, boy. So but
Man, it's crazy though, man.
it's
Yeah, it shows like a leadership, man.
I'm just saying, man. Like, just call a spade a spade. You can't miss the playoffs, get caught abusing a child, and fucking have a fucking brawl in 1 year. P. Ryan was stressing zero incidents, zero tolerance for any kind of shit like that. We're not making the news in any kind of negative light. Y'all made the news 3 times.
damn.
3 strikes, you gone.
That's the point that I'm saying too. Uh,
But like I
you
was
kind of
saying,
feel sorry for them, but you don't. I don't. Because anytime you try to destroy what we had here, Icon Sport, trying to make it look like we just bombarding ourselves on people's campuses and all this stuff, making the school board come up with all these restrictions and all this stuff, trying to make us the bad cop. But now who the bad cop now? Who's still here? Who's still here covering kids? Why you gonna probably have to pay $8 on the GoFund? Or you gonna get on somebody else's staff
And
as
the
an
thing
assistant
about
coach?
he didn't hurt Icon one bit because you had your stuff together, KT. He hurt the younger guys trying to do good.
Yeah, yeah,
That was the big thing for real.
yeah. It was just, man, it was just a big cluster. And think about the kids that didn't get no media coverage. Think about the blunt kids that didn't get no media coverage up there this season. When normally every year we go up there and profile 4 or 5, maybe 7 or 8 kids from blunt. They didn't get no coverage. Everybody, oh man, we don't need no damn coverage. Okay. 2 years in a row, Blunt ain't signed a kid one scholarship.
man,
That's the stat ain't nobody talking about.
and
Two
I,
years in
I,
a row, no kid from Blunt done signed a scholarship. So
yeah,
next year the new coach gonna come in and he gonna get everybody scholarships.
I'm gonna
Now
just be
everybody's
real.
starting to question.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just be real, coach. The kid that came from Chickasaw,
Oh
I
man.
know, man, ain't no way somebody wasn't pushing for him to get an offer.
Man, he better
And
take
Oh
his ass to
God.
school to leave.
Man.
I
Boy,
mean,
That's
you
cause
what,
like,
talking about you talking about a travesty that happened.
what you say.
cause man, he left Chickasaw to come to Blunt.
A playoff Chickasaw team. Chickasaw
Yeah.
went to the playoffs.
Look, they probably would have went deeper with him on that. But coach, like everybody was
Man.
looking at the Blunt team that was coming. I know I was this summer, like, man, Blunt might be something to reckon with or something, man. You just look at what they got. I know they lost Freddie, but man, just look at what else they got, man. They gonna
Here
be
go the
tough.
thing, man. Them folks spend more time trying to be taking pictures and all type of rookie mistakes. Just like Q said, you up there showing 102 kids. How many kids ended the season? Couldn't have been no more than about 49, 45 out of 102. You had 102 on a picture to start the season. What happened to all them kids?
Man, don't then beat the cake. We knew it was messed up
I
when the
still ain't seen a
kid
picture of St. Paul's yet.
So what now?
Q said he
St.
ain't seen the
Paul
picture.
with that zero tolerance on any kind of social media, any kind of platform, no pictures, no video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this too though. You knew was that the Spanish Fort game? They lost at the last second when the kid just started taking his stuff out on the sideline. I think they were warned that spotted it out. We knew that kid probably quit that night.
Yeah.
Number 49, I think.
Oh yeah. Man, it was bad. You know. Man,
What?
it was like somebody had a real curse on them up at Blunt
Yeah.
because
Hey, Mr.
everything
Johnson,
that
if
went
you got
wrong
time,
went
come
wrong.
on the show.
Who we got?
If you got, I was telling Mr. Johnson if you got time, come on the show.
Oh yeah, we'll get you. But
But I think the light starting to click, Mr. Johnson, for a lot of people. Just not even that blunt. It's all over. I mean, because you want to be where you want to win. No, no, not the AD. Man, be for real. A lot of ADs just do a lot of paperwork. It's up to the coaches and the parents and the kids to put themselves out there.
no, they talking about AD Diamond. That one last year, that was year before last.
Oh, oh, my bad, my
Nobody
bad.
last year got a scholarship. That was Hollis last year. That's when they had all them D1 players.
Yeah,
Um,
that
Lee
whole
Hunter,
big
all them.
offensive line, man,
Yeah.
that offensive line was the biggest I ever seen.
My thing is this, and I know there's a lot of people still coming on, cause we gonna go back and say we never said that Duke Williams was going to. I don't know where
BC
the hell they
Ryan.
get that from. I said a kid from Blunt went to BC Ryan. I didn't say Duke Williams. We said Duke Williams transferred, and I don't know how they got that confused with Duke Williams going to BC Ryan. But I think they probably came in on a conversation when I was asking Kel, when was the last time a kid left Blunt going to BC Ryan? He said never
Yeah, yeah.
until this season. So now when you start losing kids to up and coming teams, that means your team ain't good at all.
The
You
new
know.
coach, he gonna have to come in and stop the bleeding quickly.
Well, here go the thing. The new coaches got to have a great persona about themselves. You come in as being an arrogant joker, you get rid of an offensive coordinator that been there 15 to 17 years, and you act like you the big shot, and you don't win. Coach, they ain't got no choice but to get rid of you. Not just not just the offensive coordinator, but a Blunt alumni, somebody who played in the Senior Bowl, was the MVP of the Senior Bowl, and played in the bowls. So you sit there and get rid of them.
That's not
Oh,
the
I'm gonna
guy you
go in
want
another
there.
direction. We gonna do this. Yeah, that's your preference. So that's their preference to get rid of you. You know, it is what it is.
But the one thing I will give Blunt a shout out on this. I don't know what game it was in, but they did run the wing T a little bit. So they
They
were
was
missing
John Ray on
some.
that damn wing tea, Coach. Them blind
But
folks don't
coach,
give a damn about no wing tea. Them folks
but
want
coach,
some wings.
but
Coach,
coach,
Coach, they just
they
want the
won.
W-I-N. They don't want the wing. They want the W-I-N, Coach.
But coach, but coach, they won though, coach. Because coach, they won that game when they were doing it though. Cause they ain't, the other team didn't know what they were gonna do. They
Coach, who
had
they
too
beat
much speed.
Robinson? Coach.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Come
my
on,
bad,
come
my
on.
bad, my bad.
Now you just put pole salt on Robbinsdale wound.
And they
Mention in
beat
their damn
Robinson
name.
without scoring an offensive touchdown.
Q, he sit up here talking about Robbinsdale. Man, you done gave Robbinsdale his only publicity.
What you say? Man, I tell you this, man. If you still using hand signals to call in your plays in high school, you're not elevating. You're
Uh-oh.
not elevating. It is what it is. That shit is outdated. You know, if you're not using Google or Huddle Assist on your sideline, you're outdated.
ah,
You're outdated. There's no way you're gonna ever be successful when these kids come off the damn sideline at these private schools and they walk right to a monitor and the coach point out exactly what they did wrong. And they go back
yeah,
Y'all
and
read this statement here.
yeah.
ooh,
Who is that, coach?
it don't matter. It's a kid.
Yeah,
It's a kid.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It's a kid. And he tuned in to the show and he had enough nuts to comment. So it don't matter
and
who he
that,
is. I bet you he gonna play somewhere.
and that's a fact though.
I
Man, you
bet
gotta
you.
make lemonade wherever you at. Lil Zion. I hope I said your
Yeah,
name right.
I can tell you this. Q, who you got as one of your candidates
man, coach, I
for the
really
blunt
want to
job?
stay out. I really
If
want to stay
somebody on the
out.
committee watching tonight, who would you recommend?
The guy who's been in the state championship. If you ain't got one of them who's been in a high school state championship in Alabama and I don't give a damn if he was the cameraman. If he's been there and he's been on a team and he's been under a head coach to show you how to get the blue map, that's your guy.
But you gotta realize this, Q, Blunt ain't in the blue map business no more. They have not won any state championships since they been at the new campus. So are we holding Blunt hostage to the state championship, or they just a good third or fourth round team every year?
Lev Holly was a good second and third round coach.
Okay.
So, I think he was kind of holding Blunt hostage.
You what was the guy name that they had to ask permission to wear his jersey? What his name is?
Which one?
Sherman Williams.
He had Williamson, I think.
Sherman Williams.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Sherman Williams would be cleared by the right people to be the head coach at Blunt.
Well, he go to thing. Why not? He coach at Williamson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why I literally say I don't know. But I mean,
But I'm saying,
he's obviously paid the
he got
price.
to be eligible. If you can get on that sideline,
You're
if
right.
you either can get on the sideline or you can't get on the sideline. Think about
But
that, Q.
you know, just speaking on Sherman, he is the president of the High Point Cowboys or the Cowboys. So he has a whole organization of kids that comes through his program.
I
So,
mean,
if you send him to Blunt, he got kids. He got boys. The
There's
boys
gonna
gonna
be
they be
plenty of
making.
kids up there
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
I'm gonna throw this out there, and it might be an unpopular opinion. I don't know how the people in Mobile feel about him, but when he was there, they made it to the first round. I don't see why not bring Cole Peak back.
To Blunt.
Yeah, your offensive coach.
And look, that's the problem. That's the problem right there with the black schools, the inner city schools. I'm gonna stop
Go
saying
ahead.
black. That's the problem with the inner city high schools. They
Look,
want to
Kimo.
score points so bad that they'll go and hire a bad coach because you're sold that this guy knows how to move the ball.
Wait, now,
That's not how you win football games. That's not how
but
you build championship teams.
Cole Pete is a state champion coach.
Melvin P.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
over at Central Tuscaloosa. Q.
As a matter of fact, right before he left Alexville, we just made it to the fourth round. We lost the fight.
The one who was at
William.
William.
Williams. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the Mobile County Public Schools gonna bring him because here go the thing. Him and Cole McKenzie got put on administrative leave. They brought Cole McKenzie back. Now you already know who I think, and I already know what Q was thinking too. I just thought about what he said. State championship.
The one who went to the state championship.
Oh Lord,
The
Oh
one
yeah, I
who
caught
that'll
that.
be too much like right now. That'll be too much like right.
coach, the one person who has the
What up,
financial back,
kid?
the one who has the enough juice in the county of Mobile to get them kids advanced where they need to be. If you gonna hire a head coach and he can't get on the phone and call a donor or somebody to pay for huddle assist, that shouldn't be your head coach. You know finances, you can't win football games without finances. And the truth be told, Coach Harris never was gonna win that Blunt. And the reason why is within weeks of being hired, you seen on the Blunt social media pages, hey, we need donations for this, we need donations for that. He didn't have the financial backing or the people in place to make him successful.
Here go the other part that I saw too. They had the wrong people on the on a committee to
Oh yeah.
pick the coaches.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm a say this and 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 I mean it. We might not need the same people to pick the coach this time.
You definitely don't.
You
A
know,
parent a parent at any school shouldn't have no say in who the head football coach is.
Well, I'm gonna say this too. This is another one of my picks. And Kimo did no disrespect towards you. If you still watching, bring in Coach Michael Williams from Pekin County. No ties to Mobile, financial backing and everything.
yeah, he played in the league too.
Yeah.
Won at a
But if
high
you don't,
level.
I'm just saying, for example, I didn't say Sherman Williams' name, somebody else said him, so I'll continue to talk about it. Man, the dude played with every fucking body, that you can name. The dude can get on the phone and call Jerry Jones.
Yeah, the Marco McNeil.
Marco McNeil didn't play in the NFL like that. Marco McNeil can't call uh, the owner of an NFL franchise. Now, with that being said, Marco McNeil is still the only lineman to ever win Mr. Football in the state of Alabama. So he definitely gonna bring something to the table that a lot of people not gonna be able to.
I'm a give a hint to the people at Blunt. Viger just hired his first alumni and didn't make the playoff. All right. So having somebody who went to Blunt is not gonna automatically make them win.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Viger hired his first alumni coach, head coach, and didn't make the playoffs, y'all. And to be honest, it might be a while before they make it. And it ain't got nothing to do with him. It just got a lot to do with what's going on at the other schools. The other schools are bringing in big name people. Big names get people pockets jumping, you know. So at the end of the day, y'all, it's bigger than just picking a coach. Okay, you go. Okay, you
It's a
pick this
business.
coach. Then who gonna go help?
Yeah.
I don't need Keisha. I don't need Keisha who doggone selling fish plates every week, to be helping me. I need somebody who can call the CEO of McDonald's and they can give us some hot and spices during the summer. Something, you know.
I, just for example, coach, and he just won the state championship. If Jeff Kelly needed something, let's say 3 kids needed cleats, them
Yeah.
kids wouldn't have to go buy no damn cleats. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
here. Look here, y'all.
No
Look,
matter what the situation is, Kelly gonna get on the phone and fix it.
Kelly got to get on the phone. They already got the cleats.
They already got the cleats.
Program changes, coach. Program changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
Wake
Well,
up,
What do,
kid.
coach?
I've been told y'all that that's what they need. It's not necessarily about they want a state, but somebody who's been to programs and changed the culture. That's what Blunt needs.
What about
How about this?
what about someone who actually started a program?
How
What
about
about
this, y'all?
someone who's
That
coached in college that actually brung a program back that's successful?
How about that name right there?
they try. Guess what? Blunt supposed to got him 10 years, 12 years ago and didn't get him. If Blunt would have got that man then, they'd have won multiple states.
I agree.
But you know why they didn't get him though, right?
Yeah.
Right. You already know what it is. But then
Uh,
again, it turns around and had got a white basketball coach. Make it make sense.
Yep.
I'm lost on that one, kid. But I think I picked
Well,
that.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. The fact of the matter, they were saying, well, we couldn't afford them. Blunt is rich in tradition for us, the alumni. They ain't hurt for no money. They may act like it, but they ain't. I think it was more the fact of a white man coming telling black kids what to do, and they know what he brings to the table. You see what he done at Hoover. You see what he done at every school. You see what he done at Alma Bryan, Hoover. Everywhere the man went, he's a winner. He changed the culture, whether people liked it or not, no matter how he done it. And I think a lot of people didn't want the fact of this white man coming telling them majority black kids what to do. You can't miss
I
practice,
think
stuff
I
like that.
think that I think that Rush Post hit his kids too, and he's vocal about that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he may have Q, but I'm
You
just
can
saying.
Google it. You can Google it, but yeah, I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
I'm saying
he
he
hits his
probably
kids.
did. He done a lot of shit, but he also
Yeah, he
won
does
in
a
the
lot of shit,
process.
but
Man,
he
Yeah,
what
yeah.
if Freeman? What if Freeman would have went to Blunt?
Oh shit.
See, this the problem. Let me say this, man. People, people like Freeman. I'm gonna just say this. I've been up. I used to be able to blunt a lot and see a lot of stuff, and I seen a lot of good kids tell coach, "Hey, coach, I ain't coming to practice today, or I'm hurt this week, and coach, I gotta work." Or see, them type of coaches not going for that shit. Fuck around and miss practice at Spanish Fort, St. Paul, McGill, shit like. Yeah, it's not playing.
you're
I
not
done
on the
seen
team.
I done seen plenty of kids at Blunt coach this. I'm hurt, and then Friday night they playing. That's bullshit. No accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the main reasons. You know what I'm saying? They let these kids do what the fuck they want to do. You can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't call your job and say, hey man, I don't feel good Monday through Friday, but then expect to check Friday evening at 2 o'clock. The shit don't work like that. So, the same way we gotta start making these kids be accountable, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, he's just a part ball coach," but even when me and my partners coach, man, let a kid miss practice month. Let him miss practice. His ass ain't play. I don't care who we played. I'm gonna win with somebody else. And that's what's wrong with these kids now. That's why a lot of these kids in the transfer portal now because they feel like they entitled, and that's the problem with a lot of shit.
Here go. Look. I'm with Zion right here. He said that's the black schools overall. That's why ain't none of them winning nothing.
That's my whole point. That's my whole.
That's why
That's
what Viger did last year was so miraculous for them to get disciplined enough to win a state championship with all the undiscipline that happens outside of their campus.
that's what I'm
And
saying, KT. You accountability. Let that just said it. I don't even know him. I about do know him if I see him, but he hit it on the nail. All black schools do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Oh, wait. I'm not all.
no, he talking about down here, Coach.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
just
Coach.
not
like
all. You know.
man, there's no like I never say no names, but I'm just saying like little partners I either done coached or was like my little partners over the years. And I done seen them boys tell, hey coach, I'm hurt. Not hurt now. But they out practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But Friday game day, hey coach, I feel better now. All right. And they start. And then when them same kids I seen go to the college and pull that shit, get what happened? They got their ass sent home.
Yeah.
You can't do, man. Try to do that shit over there with Freeman. Try to do that shit with Ted Curtis. Try that shit with any of them. Try that shit with Kelly now. Man, your ass gonna get put off the team.
Tell you.
Now let's not ride the bench. They finna put your ass off the team.
He go to the other part. Somebody made the statement about folks going to Sierra. Everybody can't go play in Sierra. The
Somebody
shit you
gonna have
got away with at your school, that shit ain't gonna fly the first time when you get to Sierra.
to. I
I
think
keep
the
I'm
hidden.
man, I'm warning everybody, man. Don't run your ass to Sierra, man.
See, this another thing too. Like you see a lot of these kids making these moves to these other schools. One thing they better factor in, it's a different way of doing things at these other schools. So you better be ready for these changes. You better be ready to lift these weights and shit every day. You better know you can't miss no
Ooh,
meetings. You can't miss no practice. You can't pull that shit where you just left from. So you got to be willing to work. And I hope they know that.
I think me personally, and I'm up here in my bubble, and I'm just saying, I think the best in school in the city of Mobile might be Murphy. And I mean, I might take flat for it, but
What you
I think
mean,
it
coach?
because
To
they
my
got a
just like kid wise, to my
no,
disciplined
no
kids, or what you talking about? Coach?
coaching because they got two former head coaches,
Yeah,
and you
I get what you're
give
saying. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I see what you're saying
I
too.
see what you're
because
saying
I
too.
feel if you give them two coaches time, or if they want, if a kid want to leave, go to Murphy, and I say that go to Murphy because they gonna work with you and they gonna tell you what it is
But
because
but hey, but check this out though, Coach. Cole McKenzie wasn't on social media. Cole McKenzie wasn't messing with his parents, giving up talking about what they can and can't do. Cole McKenzie had one meeting. He invited Icon Sport to the meeting. We heard everything he said, and that was the law for the whole year. And the man damn near won it just as many games as Blunt, and didn't have no spring, and damn near
coach,
they have half of the summer.
coach, he gave Theodore a run for the first half. Well, a lot of people keep it like, come on, man.
Man, come on, man.
And like I say, if you give shit, I heard one say, hell, give Cole Perry that blunt team for last year. What you think would happen?
Oh my God.
I mean, this man was winning at Central Haynesville.
Here go the crazy part about that hire. Um, Coach, I think Coach Perry put in for the Blunt job,
He
but
did.
ended up at Murphy. But if
Yeah.
the school system brings you in, why he want a legitimate candidate for the Blunt job? I think he should have got the Blunt job. You know, and being a coach of his stature, you end up at Murphy as a defense coordinator. you know, So at the end of the day, and Kel know what I mean by at Murphy. Shoot, Murphy a school where they ain't let everybody coach.
Right.
Everybody can't go coach at Murphy.
Sure can't.
Murphy ain't got no volunteer coaches, Cole.
Is McKenzie the first black coach at Murphy?
No, Rico. Rico and then
Okay,
Musk
okay,
and
yeah,
Bourne.
right. Sure did,
You had
sure did.
all them
Right.
guys too. But
To be honest, KT, I don't really remember that after Run Lee left. Like I remember
yeah,
everything. I remember everything before Run Lee, so I don't really remember all the other coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
cause
think
Murphy kind of
Murphy.
had to fill out the face of the earth for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
we pushed their ass off the damn. Shit, we were
Uh,
hollering 0-10 this time last year.
but I think Murphy got a nice little staff because what's the I can't think of it. He was a cornerback, played cornerback in the NFL. What y'all
Captain
call?
Money. Hey, but check
Yeah,
this out. Check this out though. And kill my witness with this. Murphy is not hurting for no money.
Nah,
That's what Blunt
no.
is. Blunt is hurting financially, not to the point that they don't have it. I don't think they managing it right
I was just gonna say,
because
KT.
I
Since
know
when
they got it,
I would just say
but
since when they got financially because I always known even like the alumni, the old school folks, them folks got some money in that alumni. I know this, like all them Crispin
yeah,
Gallows and now I don't know what here lately, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really go to the school much like I once did,
yeah.
But I know one thing about it. Blunt rich in his football tradition, and it's been 20 some odd since what 99 since Blunt won a state. So here it is now, Blunt 24 years, 23 years, no state. I mean, and you can't tell me the talent ain't been there since then. Not have not.
How about this, Kel? Blunt had two of the biggest games of the season. So the new coach shouldn't have no financial problems coming in the door.
Well, whatever they decide to do, this move right here got to be a move to where it's smart because if they don't, here it is now. You done hired three coaches, two
Oh,
coaches, two so far that just ain't. I mean, Holly wasn't no bad coach. You know what I'm saying? Like he did
yeah.
win. He did have some great seasons.
You just saying Holly not bad because of what's and came after him, but
Well,
Holly ain't.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this though, Q. Like, if you really go back and look at some of the teams Holly them have had, they really have some state caliber teams. Like, okay, the last team with Big Lee
Ooh,
and
Lord.
Putnam, they should have won state that year. That was their year to win state.
I agree.
And I told
I
them,
agree.
I said, I told this no lie. I told Toucan, Puck and Duke that when
Yeah,
when Puck graduated, I said Toucan, it's gonna be some bad years from here on out. He was like, no, it ain't. I said, listen, I'm telling you, when you lose 15, 16 seniors out of the 22 starters, it's hard to come back that next year and really just be
six
good.
D1 players, Kel.
Right. I know KT, Lee and AD went to Auburn, Cam went to Memphis. Who else on that team?
You
But
got 80
look,
done.
look, look,
Yeah, I'm saying
Big Lee,
80,
Lee Hunter, yeah,
Big Lee,
shit, Cam, yeah,
Puck went to
they,
Troy,
the boy
Cam went to
went to,
Memphis.
Think
what you
about Mark
call it?
Brown went D2
Mark,
at quarterback.
Right, Mark
Carson
Brown.
Newman.
yeah,
So when you lost all that, when you lost, and they really should have put Melvin at quarterback earlier, but it is what it
right.
is. But what I'm saying is, when you lose that much, when you lose, when you lose that much, and then you don't even know who your quarterback coming into the next year. It's even tougher. You
But
know,
Yeah.
look, but what happens when you send all them kids D1? You get an influx of new kids. Man, you look at the amount of talent that left Blunt just in the last 2 or 3 years. If you could give a good coach that's the kids that's been left Blunt in the last 2 or 3 years and fuck around and get
right?
to the second third round.
So that's what I'm saying, Kate. So that's what I'm saying, Q. So that was Blunt last team that should have won. Okay, let's go back a couple years before that when they had Kadarius Toney and them. They supposed to won that year when they took his cleat off up there in Montgomery
Yeah.
and they put the
Yeah,
backup quarterback in and throw a pass and they should have won state that year. They should have won state year when they had Demetrius Vaughn them and stuff. So
Yeah.
Blunt to have had the talent, man. It just I don't know,
But I'm gonna say this too though, kid. You can't win state if your wide receiver have more passing touchdowns than your quarterback.
Oh, hey, listen, I totally agree. You talking about this past year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
listen.
the year before that.
But listen though. I just said that though, coach. I said I knew when that graduating class graduated, I knew it was gonna be some tough years for Blunt. Nobody didn't want to listen to me. I'm just a park bar coach, so they don't want to listen to me. But I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the talent coming from behind. It's hard to, park ball you can get away with not having a great quarterback, and even in park ball now you got to have a good quarterback. Every level of football, you got to have a quarterback if you want to be successful and to win. You got to. So going into both seasons, Blunt didn't even know, especially this past year, Blunt didn't even know who their quarterback was. When we left spring that night, KT was there. Man, them folks had played three different quarterbacks. All of them had 15 interceptions that night together. We
Man,
knew then it was
Kev,
going to be a long season.
Kev, did you see this comment though?
What that?
Damn.
Parents do not.
Parents did not buy in to the head coach after the very first meeting. The coach told the parents out of his own mouth that he was going to play the kids coming from middle school. Imagine how that makes the kids feel that's already at the school.
Right. So guess what? Me and KT, now we can talk about it. We can talk about it then, but man, what I said that night at the spring game, KT, about that same thing. What I said, what we both said.
Boy,
What we said,
hey,
KT, you remember? Because I'm going to tell you verbatim what I said. And I told me,
go
you
ahead.
one.
Go ahead and put it on here.
I
Go ahead.
said, look, these folks think they finna come with the Scarborough kids and win state. That shit ain't finna fucking happen in 6A Region 1 football. That was mine.
Yeah, you did. But here go the thing, Kill. They didn't even hardly play none of them kids in the spring game.
Man, listen, the spring game, this no lie. The spring game went like this. Wilson, Wilson,
Williamson won
Wilson
six
should
nothing.
Wilson should have been up 12-0 at halftime, truth be told. Number 5 dropped a wide open touchdown.
Wilson,
Stanley,
their player
listen,
didn't even play.
my partner Stanley walked out of the press box at third quarter, said, man, we just playing number the middle school kids from here on out. Blunt fans was tripping up there. Blunt fans, hey, man, it is what it is. That man said, fuck playing the rest of them. We finna win this game. It's 100 kids on the sideline. Only like 22 kids played the whole game. So them other 80 some odd, 7, 8 kids didn't even touch the field. You didn't know what you had after that. So really, spring was just like Murphy. It was a wash.
Yeah.
Man, but and then for Williamson to come back and do what they did to him in regular season. The
Oh,
kid came right on the show and said, "Man, that's so damn man. We didn't play the second half."
And listen, for Crum to say that, I know that's the truth. Crum ain't nothing but a stand-up dude. That dude
yeah.
played ball. He went to the floor. Hell of a ball player.
Yeah.
That dude right there, his son get it truly from him. So for him to say that shit, that's the truth, man. But at the end of the day, man, them kids he had at Scarborough was special. Don't get me wrong. But they ain't finna be, I guess they thought they was finna be like Ryan and
How about
Hollywood.
this? How about this though, Kill? Let's go backwards a little bit further before Harris got there. When Lev Holly left to become the assistant AD, that was and Cole, one of my witness. I said it's about to be a sad day up at Blunt.
Yep.
And coach, I ain't no
You
hater.
cannot give. You can't. This ain't Satsuma we talking about. And I ain't got nothing against Satsuma, but you just can't give nobody a job and say you gonna be the interim head coach at Blunt. You can't do that. You can't.
But this my thing. Why would you interim that dude when you got Blase right there who been there all them years anyway? Why not get a fucking job to Bly? If that the case, me myself personally, you know, Bly my partner, I fuck with him the long way, and he know we talk like this. We have
Yeah,
a agree to disagree relationship, but that's just men. If you always agreeing with a nigga, then I feel like there's something wrong with that. But me,
yeah,
Bly may have called some bad plays from time to time, but overall. He one of the best things up there happened to the school. So my thing is, how you skip over him unless he don't have the credentials to be a head coach. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: how you skip over him? These last two hires, if that's the case, they should have let Blah be the head coach. Because one
Yeah.
thing I do know, them kids love him to death of that motherfucker. The people do. You know what I'm saying? He been in the league. He know the game since all that stuff matters.
Yeah.
So I don't
Somebody
understand.
said AJ.
That's
Uh,
him.
That's what we talking about.
my bad.
And we
Yeah,
talking about
hey,
Blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
I don't know
Bly
deep
is a
game.
blunt guy, played at Blunt, went to school, played the Senior Bowl, played in the league, played with the Jets, the Saints, played for Bill Parcells.
Yeah.
I mean, he been up at the school
Mike Dicker.
since the school been up there on Light Road.
Yeah.
He been up there. He been the OC for all these years. So my thing is, why not Bly? I mean, I would have hired Bly for I hired the last two candidates they hired. And like I said, I got nothing against them because people swear up and down when you speak your mind, you don't like them people. Nah, I don't got nothing against them people.
Man,
Nothing.
you
It,
know, Kev, I,
Personally.
I would have disagreed with you originally, but after this season, I just seen St. Paul's do what you said do. The head guy left and they hired the guy who had been there, Ham Barnett. Just elevated him up, and he steps in. He already know the program and the kids, and he goes third round of playoff.
But Q, think about it. Ham Barnett is a guy who's been in several programs and have seen how things are ran. He was at Ditto.
yeah.
He was at McGill, I think. I
Yeah.
think he was even up the road at Hoover somewhere at one time.
Yeah.
So this man has been in programs and seen. He may not been the one actually pulling the trigger, but he's been to these programs and seen how things have been organized and ran. So
You
he
Well,
saw
took
the
see
structure of it.
see one thing about coaching. This shit is a copycat league. You got
So
to
why
take.
not bring in the guy or somebody who's coached with Ham Barnett? J-
Listen,
You know,
that's just like it's a true saying. Q. Everybody is something as a coach. That's just like me. I coach with my partners. I ain't never been no head coach. I just always call plays. You know what I'm saying? So people in their roles gotta know what the fuck they doing. You call plays, you do this, but that all come down with having a strong head coach to know what everybody's job is. Like I say,
I hate
Ham.
to say this though. Oh, they need to clean house up there. They don't need to bring back nobody. I
But
hate to
see,
say it.
get what he did that though. See, Harris clean house. It wasn't no coach on the staff prior to the year before he came. So he did that. He cleaned house. He brought in his own people. He did that. He brought in, he let Blyden, I mean Blyden won now. Duke, and there's a lot of folks who used to be up at the school stopped supporting it because I don't know what was said, but I heard a lot of different stuff. And that ain't for me to put that on here, nothing like that. Cause like I say, when I go to Blank, I already have people looking at me crazy. But it is what it is. But at the same time, yeah, whoever come in, they gotta put a staff in who first off, they gotta make the parents buy into it. They gotta make the kids believe into it. And then they gotta be a man of their word and hold what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids, you gotta find a way to get to them. If you don't, it's just gonna be another dead season.
Yeah.
Miss John, you got a good question. Is the hiring committee a secret?
See, that's the problem. Oh boy, I'm glad you said that, Miss Jones. Y'all, the very last candidate that Blunt interviewed was Clinton Smith, the quarterback coach at Tuskegee. How in
Who?
the fucking hell anybody on that hiring committee did not hire Clinton Smith to be the head coach at Blunt? Y'all, this
What
this man
where he
credentials so high.
where he come from, KT?
He
He was
came from
at
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest Evergreen, Warren State there.
Man, offensive
But see,
guru.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe Blunt. Okay, from what I'm seeing, they don't want to hire. They not hiring nobody who went to Blunt, so that's dead. Why not just hire somebody who not from here, who biased, who have none against no kid, don't know, and just come in and just clean house. If he had to get rid of some bad apples, I mean they're not winning anyway. So
Exactly.
clean
Coach
house
Harry even put. Well, I don't. Well, never mind. Coach
because
Harry,
okay, even prime example. Okay, if you went middle school head coach and you went with Harris, why not go with Vaughn? Vaughn been up there in Montgomery winning for years and all type of shit. Vaughn went to Blunt. He played, you know what I'm saying? Like he played sports and shit. He know the game. He been up there in Montgomery doing a hell of a job. If you going, you know what
He
I'm
go to
saying?
thing. He go to thing too, y'all. Okay, everybody claim they hired him because of the kids at Scarborough. What Scarborough kid made an impact this year?
What Scarborough and kid gonna make an impact this year?
Not only that though,
Exactly.
KT. Not only that though. Majority of them kids that were from Scarborough, we coached them kids. So they either came from 8 Mile, Municipal. Them kids was already fucking good.
They was
So
good when they got there.
right.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, I mean, anybody could have done that shit. I could have went to Scarborough and won the motherfucking championships. I'm just keeping it honest. I mean, just being
Hey,
real.
hey, me Renee, they got a damn good basketball. Cole Mosley is one of the to me, he one of the top coaches in the state to me.
Man,
But
Cole Mosley is coaching his ass off up there at Blunt.
Yeah, Cole Mosley is not from Mobile, so he
No.
don't really, you know.
I mean, you don't always got to hire within the city. You can always go outside the box. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe that's what Blunt need. Somebody who
Blunt
don't.
need to get out the train and trying to score some points and find out somebody who know how to stop a motherfucker.
But see, though, Kel, Blunt defense wasn't a problem, bruh. They couldn't never rest.
Who called the defense?
the brother,
The brother, yeah, the brother. But get what? The brother have been in several programs. You know what I'm saying?
that's the
Man,
crazy part about it, y'all. I like Gerald. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I
like
like
all of them.
Gerald and
Don't got
Justin.
nothing personal against none of them, KT. None of them. So nobody don't. But like I say, if you looking at more qualified, damn right, Jam was the more qualified candidate. If that's the case,
I
because
like
that
Gerald.
defense
I
was
ain't gonna
hitting,
lie.
bruh.
Hey Cole, what fraternity he in?
Oh Lord,
The one that Jay got fired.
I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't even looking at that, but I feel like, man, cause Blunt defense was here. Blunt, matter of
Y'all.
fact,
Q, Q, Q. You still on here?
I'm here, Cole.
Q, the coach at Scarborough won the championship this year. Blunt just gonna hire him, and we'll call it even. Boy, it ain't funny, but it is. I can't
Man,
believe
I
that.
just told
That
you
was the reason.
anybody could have won that state. Anybody could have won that championship with the boys Scarborough had over there this year. Anybody could have won. They really should. They really underachieved
Kel
by what
already said it, man. Kel said he could have went over there and coached that team and won.
anybody could. Man, they was loaded. But
but
truth be told, them kids not going to Blunt.
Not in football.
where they gonna go?
They ain't gonna go, man.
Man, they not going to Blunt. Man, you gonna see a lot of them kids sit out a couple years to go private. You're gonna see a lot of them kids at Saraland.
Man, Saraland, fine. I'm telling you, Saraland is not taking no kids.
Man, them kids going to Saraland, bro. I don't give a damn what you say. They'll go over there and ride the bench and wait their turn. They not gonna cause no problems. You're gonna sit there and next man up. A lot, man, Saraland racking up. But I tell you what, from what I hear, it is gonna be some playing time at Saraland.
I heard about that too. But
I ain't gonna say no
me,
name.
meanwhile in Spanish Fort, that's all I got to say.
Them folks flying in there. That's what I said. I'm not just
Meanwhile,
giving Saraland
meanwhile in
two blue
Spanish
dots.
Fort, shit.
They a lot
And
of gotta
Coach,
go right
Coach,
for
you right,
Saraland to do
Coach.
that.
You right, Coach. The man couldn't even decorate his outfit good. Matter of fact, he couldn't decorate his outfit good because in October here, he didn't know if he was coming back or not. But they wouldn't have had that problem. They would have hired you or Coach Smith.
Man, look, I think Murphy ain't fucking win, and you ain't thinking about firing McKenzie.
Uh-oh.
Murphy
McKenzie
got
wasn't
sense.
arrogant like that, though.
You don't see no monkey shit out of him though.
No.
None.
But Murphy got sense though. Murphy knows it's a process. The man didn't even have a spring. Him and Cole Perry didn't get that to July, man. School finna get
And,
ready to start.
I think that and even as mature as he is and how he holds himself, he just was not ready.
So here go the thing, y'all. A lot of these coaches in cahoots together. I know, you know, he was in cahoots with Cole Pope and all them over at the flow. Yeah, I see it on here tonight. Uh, but at the end of
Harris,
the day, y'all, that
Harris
ain't
was
got
in
nothing.
Cleveland.
Yeah, all them in cahoots. But at the end of the day, as you see, it's a bigger power than what some people think. Oh, we cool with you, we cool with you. That ain't gonna keep you no job. You got to know something, man. And you got to use your talent while you got it, man. This high school.
Yep,
You ain't guaranteed to have no good team every year, man.
man.
Man, I just think they hired the wrong fucking person. And if they listening to goddamn the head basketball coach at LaFleur to hire a football coach at Blunt, that shit makes no sense. You gonna if you do that shit, you gonna continue to get fucking idiots.
Terrence said Brew Baker, whatever that is. We came all the way from Montgomery and they canceled on us.
No,
That what Terrence Vaughn that said.
no.
That's the that's the man, that's the dude I'm talking about. The dude that T is from Pritchard. He
He
went to.
from Blunt.
That's what I'm saying. Shit, if you gonna hire a middle school coach, shit, that man been up there tearing Montgomery ass up the last 5-10 years.
Cole Perry, go on, put them to sleep. Go, tell them go night night, Cole Perry. Tell them night night.
Hey, Kale, I'm gonna send you a picture. I want you to, if you know Vaughn, Terrence Vaughn, send him this picture and see if he know this kid.
All right.
If you can hear me, Coach Vaughn, I'm gonna get a picture to you. I want to know who this kid is.
Man, I'll tell you, man, and we the pressure be on when you have a loaded team or a loaded class like that. On you as a coach, you gonna really show you who you really are. For real, for real.
Damn, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm still blowing off what Crum said. That man said in the first meeting he is relying on his fucking man. That's ballsy right there, man.
I don't know, bro. They gotta earn it. Williamson kind of had no choice, but Williamson got some dogs over there. Like,
Wilson got rid of Pete in 1 year. What make think about that now?
yeah, you right. You right.
Wilson got rid of Pete in 1 year. So did he made the playoffs and they got rid of him.
Yep,
Oh my
they
bad.
did. Sure did.
My bad.
Man.
I didn't mean to say that. I'm up here looking at the airplane. Come across through Pritchard.
Jesus' daughter.
But y'all, I'm telling you, man. AL.com put it out tonight.
You got coach. You gotta put the picture back on there so the
What
coach can
what they
see
put
it.
out tonight on KT?
You
Yeah,
Here
gotta
it
put
is.
the picture.
it normally come to my phone. I guess I actually been asleep. I went to sleep
Chad,
early.
look how they wrote it, though, kid.
What it say? All I see is set out. Oh, I see a picture now.
Hold
What I
on.
can.
Hold on. Let me take that off the screen. You can set it off Sunday off the screen.
Alabama 6A Power making another change at the top of
Power
football.
what? What they talking about in basketball?
Mm, I don't know. Damn, coach.
It's rough, y'all. It's
Well,
rough.
we said that beginning of the season last year. Blunt and Viger, them the two head coaching jobs. They can pay me $3 million to coach them over. I'd rather stay my job making $100,000 a year than make $3 million and get fired in 1 year. Yeah, that shit ain't worth it. There ain't no money coaching either one of them motherfuckers for real. But them fans don't play. You gotta win, bro.
And who
Man,
said Viking ain't gonna change their coach? While the Viking folks think y'all didn't make the playoffs either. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Man, you got the WIN in this game. You got the win.
oh yeah.
See a win.
Just
TK,
like Toucan say, see a win. See a win.
boy.
But but I still go back to say the worst comment he made was say he hate Viking at the beginning of the season. And that probably Viking need an OC right now. Shit, he could have picked up, shot him, just moved cross town. Shit, he can't even get a job at Viking now. Damn. But you never know. Yeah, y'all, I never get what the lady said, y'all. She said, be careful of the words you speak because from day to day, you never know which ones you're going to have to eat. Viking need an OC right now, y'all. And him being a former head coach, that would be the perfect fit for him to go to Viking and leave his belt at Blunt and be the OC.
He ain't going out though.
No, he
Man,
ain't
the
gonna do
question is, who gonna be Viking quarterback?
it. Ooh, Jesus. Jesus, son. Cause we definitely don't know.
Man, at the
Who gonna
end of
be
the day,
quarterback?
Bayer got a bunch of kids over there who get the job done. They got to pick one and fucking ride it out.
Who gonna be
Yeah.
Blunt quarterback?
The freshman from Scarborough that played up under Harris,
Who say he still say that though?
he ain't going nowhere.
From what I heard, Blunt gonna make a quick hire, y'all. What I heard, Blunt gonna make a quick hire. Kel, you already know where that's going.
Yeah, they need to go make whatever they're gonna. They need to go make it fast.
It's gonna
I,
be
I,
somebody in Mobile County.
I think 6A Area 1 overrated, man.
What you talking about?
At least, I mean, you got Saraland Theodore and Spanish Fort. After that, everybody else kind of fell off.
Man, what about St. Paul? McGill.
St. Paul's wasn't that damn good.
Man, McGill was a game away.
McGill fucking sucked. What?
But I see what Q saying. It's basically like the SEC. You got uh, Bama,
LSU,
Georgia,
LSU.
LSU. Then the rest
Florida.
trash. Then the rest just it is what it is. If you go back and look at all the bowl games this year, everybody at the bottom got their ass beat. Missouri lost. Who else? South Carolina lost. Uh, everybody lost except for Bama, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? The team, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like in every division, you got the top and you got the bottom. I get what Q saying. He basically saying Saraland, you got Spanner Ford, yeah, you got Theodore. Then after that, I mean, I get what he's saying. But any given night, I mean, even like I said, even McGill played tough down the script. They ain't just lay down. You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm saying? Think about it. St. Paul wasn't even a school that we was talking about at one point. Them folks made the playoffs with round
Sure.
3.
And you
So
can't name 4 players on the team.
I can, but
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it just you know.
Well, hey, John Ray said Coach Harris can come coach at Slocum.
Damn, John Ray. Count on John Ray. Goddamn.
John Ray want him a good coach. Tell you.
But
Uh,
what I did here was a good thing. What I heard was gonna really supposed to happen though for real for coach.
oh man, you already know what the real deal finna happen anyway.
Yeah.
We already know what finna happen anyway. So I know who
Well,
I'll
I
be
ain't got
covering
a
next year.
fucking clue. If y'all already know, after the show, y'all be sure to fill me in, because I ain't got a damn clue what them folks think.
Hey, read what Cole Perry said. He said no school in 6A Region 1 got put out the playoff by other teams besides Spanish Fort. And the only reason Spanish Fort got put out, y'all, and I'm gonna say this, is because of what happened between Sarah Land and them. If Spanish Fort would have stayed out of that, Spanish Fort would have won. Spanish Fort probably would have made it all the way to the third or fourth round too. You know,
I think KJ. Somebody said something about KJ. I think KJ one of the top quarterbacks in the state.
Coach
He don't
Perry,
get enough credit.
I said I like the boy Theodore better than KJ. After the first game, when Theodore beat Saraland, I said that he outplayed him, and
Y'all check
Coach
the
ain't
group.
let me live that down.
You check that group check. Q.
you check that.
You
You
know
ready?
what? I believe it wholeheartedly.
Supposed to have total control.
I believe it wholeheartedly, and that's actually might be a step up.
Might be.
You know, might be a step up.
Who blunt playmakers gonna be next year? The kids are trying to leave unheard to me to see this. Defensive tackle gone, wide receiver, running back, all trying to leave already or gone. The running back gone. I can tell you that right now. He already transferred.
Shit. The defensive lineman, he left first.
Yeah, he been gone.
He been gone.
He been gone. And I don't know where they got us saying Duke going to BC right. We never said that. All me and Kel was talking about was the other kid that left and with the BC rank. We didn't
Yeah,
even name that kid.
I don't even know who. I don't even know what kid went to BC rank.
BC rank. We never did name a kid.
Yeah.
All I asked you, I said, when did anybody ever leave Blunt and go to BC rank? That was the question I asked. And that had nothing to do with Duke Williams at all. And I don't know how they said Duke going to BC rank.
What up, KJ?
That man
The
want to
big man,
win.
the big man himself just popped up on the live. Mr.
Oh
KJ
yeah.
Norwood. We see
I
you,
bet you
man.
this. I bet you this. I bet you KJ done lift more weights than he ever thought about lifting. What'd you say, Kelly? Like a lift-a-thon down there in Theodore, ain't
Oh
it?
yeah, I listen. I guarantee you, I don't even know that kid personally. I know Red and them do, but I guarantee you, that kid see the difference already from where he been down in that short time versus that he been at Blunt. I know that much. Man, I was looking at Bobby G shoot play basketball the other night. Man, that boy look like something out of a magazine, man.
Bobby G big,
Man, Bobby
to
G
be that
swole, man.
to
That boy
be as
bigger than
big
his
as he
daddy.
is and be that long.
KJ
Yeah,
said true.
True.
look at
Hey,
that, y'all.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, home. I guarantee you, and like I say, I don't know that dad. I don't know. I heard great things about him. I guarantee. I bet he know that the culture different. It ain't gonna be none of that bullshit over that he saw that goddamn on Light Road. I know that much.
Yeah, man, y'all better watch out, Tato.
I told y'all don't sleep on Thedo yet. Don't sleep on him yet.
You can't hand nobody a blue map. Not
But
long as you
here go
got
the
Spanish
thing. Here
Ford.
go the thing, Q. This blunt hire might shake up Thedo. Uh-oh.
That's the thing, coach. Man,
Hello.
Murphy gave you the blueprint. They wanted to keep the kids. They went and hired the best coach they could find from this area, and kids stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still staying. You don't hear about Murphy kids going nowhere.
All I'ma say is this: it's gonna be some folks. They're gonna be like, "Damn, I might should have stayed at Blunt."
And that's why I say if they were gonna do what they just did, they should have been done it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, they should have waited. But that stuff
no,
happened in
no, no,
October.
no. If listen, to be honest, I didn't even think they were gonna fire coach. To be honest, but my thing is, if you was gonna fire him, why wait till now when you know some of your kids gone? That's all I'm saying. Like them kids, them kids that so called gone. Them some different makers kids, man. Going into your now you going to your senior year, don't know who, don't know what.
Your ass gonna be running the wing tee for real over here.
I mean, think about this. Think
Your
about this.
ass gonna be running the wing tee for real.
Think about this. You possibly finna be going in and losing your best D tackle, your best running back, and possibly your receiver. Not saying Flint don't got no more talent over there, but these are seniors. So now you got to rely heavily on freshmen, sophomore, whatever, whatever juniors you got. That shit tough. And still going into a situation where you don't know who your quarterback is.
I'm gonna
Damn, Q,
tell
get
y'all
your
something.
friends off here.
Well, oh
You
Lord.
had Q friends that came on for YouTube.
Private dancing chat girl.
Ah,
What
damn,
I
Q.
did?
But somebody block them quick.
Boy,
Block. Trying to do
What
this
I do?
on God's day. Man, let it go.
What they say? I missed it. Let me see.
I blocked their ass.
Uh,
What Duke
oh
playing
yeah,
at now? We ain't confirmed nothing yet.
Well,
All we said was Duke Williams transferred,
but we never
and
said he went
then
to BC Rain.
I said another kid transferred to BC Rain, and they took it as Duke Williams going to BC Rain. Oh boy,
Hey, somebody might want to transfer to Leroy.
I'm telling you,
Or,
shit. If
or
you want to win a
Jackson.
state championship, I would. Woo. I
And
just
them
left
boys
that Friday, kid.
and them boys going to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
yeah, both of them.
So miss me with that. It's small ball playing in 2A, 3A shit. Them boys going to Georgia Tech. Well, some of our boys playing 6A ball down here ain't even got an offer.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
hey,
right, kid.
Leroy when they.
All right, but listen, they won a football. Two of their boys gone to Georgia Tech.
Exactly.
You got boys on 6A teams down here yet to even looked at. Not let alone an offer.
But yet, nah, I can't say that because they're gonna say, man, one of them on them recruit. Nope, can't say it.
I mean, you say what the hell you want to say. This
I can't. I'm a coach. They'll report this shit.
Oh well, you got some hating ass folks around you. You got to get rid of them.
They don't need Duke since Braden or Jenkins graduate. I'm waiting
Now
to see if Viger gonna be back. The jury's still out on Viger. I right now Viger might be where they was this year, 6 seed. Y'all Viger might be a 6 seed again, y'all.
Damn.
Coach, look at the region. Fate Academy. This supposed to be their best team ever.
UMS right still UMS right.
UMS right still in. And me and Kerr got reports from over there. This supposed to be their best team ever.
yeah.
In a while. Um, who else? Williamson.
Williamson. Williamson.
Williamson ain't have but 12 upperclassmen. So if you gonna beat Williamson, you better beat them this year. Cause they gonna beat
Man.
your ass the next 3-4 years. After that,
Uh,
um, go show us. Come on now.
yeah, yeah, Gus. Damn, yeah, R&B was 4-8, yeah. Go sure, yeah.
And then BC Ray.
I'd rather be in 6A than 5A.
Both of them tough though.
Both of
That
them tough.
4-8, I'd rather be in 4-8.
Well,
Well,
obviously. But the thing about it is, you got Spanish Fort just changed their coach this year. Blunt changed their coach this year, and they gonna change their coach again.
And St.
Uh,
Paul.
St. Paul's got a new coach.
Murphy
Robertsdale
got
got
Murphy got a new coach.
Murphy got a new
Central
coach.
got Central got to make a high. Central
yeah, I'm
McGee,
See, 5A and 6A.
Central.
If you don't have college pedigree, if you not ready financially, if you don't have your ducks in a row, you're not gonna be successful. Just because the top three schools got their shit together in each division,
But see,
everybody fighting for the fourth spot right now.
You go the thing
but
that got me, y'all. Y'all remember the night that Saraland played Homewood and Coach Wonder was in the group chat. Mixing them like, damn, Saraland get cheated, but they still won. When you got a team that Saraland had and they say that they get cheated and they still win, that shit hard to beat.
yep, really.
I thought they had lost. They said, nah,
So
they won 56, 57, 56. I'm like, damn.
shit, they
Yep.
just cheated Coach Mola at Saraland the other night.
Oh boy.
He still won. Coach Wyndham, you got that picture I sent you?
Oh,
I see the picture you sent.
man,
Coach,
hold
that
on.
joker 12.
You talking about number 5?
Yes.
Damn.
I know.
At least they said he was 12. Shit.
Where he at?
He in Montgomery. He knocked the hell out of everybody I got played with me yesterday.
Y'all lost yesterday, Q?
Nah, we won 7-6.
And Q, y'all still playing?
Yeah, I ain't know
Man,
y'all was still playing football, bro.
we getting called out. We got called out by Huntsville city champion 2 weeks ago, and we blew them out. And then we got called out by Montgomery city champion, and we played them
Damn,
yesterday.
you just been racking up chips, huh, my boy? Congrats.
Hey man, I learned from you.
But
Check this out, y'all. John Ray just said something big that just run bells. Jeff Kelly told KT in the press box, everybody playing for second place. And y'all, we got on this show. We told everybody what Jeff Kelly said. Everybody played for second place, y'all. When it came time for the playoffs, everybody was playing for second place. How many touchdowns Ryan Williams scored this year?
42.
42.
42 touchdowns.
42.
Some people ain't scored 42 touchdowns this season as a
As a
team.
team, right.
yeah,
Some people ain't scored 42 touchdowns in a whole career.
nope.
5 or 6 people together ain't scored 42 touchdowns.
Man,
Blunt
how
ain't
many
coming up nowhere near scoring 40 touchdowns.
man, look, how many Murphy, we've been saying Murphy outscored Blunt. But man, I wonder how many touchdowns KJ had this year.
Uh-oh. Bitch, y'all don't see
Laser.
that. About 50 something. It was 50 something touchdowns. Read that comment.
They new to me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just like I say,
50
It's a
KJ had 50 touchdowns.
yeah, he had 50 some touchdown, I think.
That's a whole lot.
Man, listen, that shit is fucking scary.
That's a whole fucking lot. To throw 50 touchdowns, even with Ryan Williams, that's still a lot.
Man, that is scary, dude.
And then think about it. Shit, KJ gonna end up getting a few receiving touchdowns because they gonna have to pull if they put Hollywood at quarterback, they're gonna have to put 11 in the box to stop him.
All I'ma say is this.
That's
I
what it
wouldn't
is.
all I can say is this. If you play them next year, make sure y'all in a close game going to the end of the third quarter. Because if you not, it's gonna be a running clock. It's gonna be a running clock. It's gonna be a running clock. If you ain't close at the end of the third quarter, it's gonna be a running clock, y'all.
Man, listen, man.
Don't be the team to let Sarah Lance go 84 on you next year.
That shit, listen. I was talking to one of the parents of Sarah Land a while back. Don't you know Ryan before the playoffs only played 3 games out of the 10 games, the whole game?
Yeah.
That boy was out at the halftime and third quarter every game. So just imagine if this boy played all the whole game. He probably would have had 60 touchdowns.
Yeah. Easy.
Then
Easy.
Renee said somebody said it's room that Collier may take a job in Mississippi.
Well,
Man,
shit,
that
it's
ain't
understandable.
Man, I think Collier got a sour taste in his mouth by exit 13.
well, that ain't I ain't let me not say nothing about that. That is,
Yeah, yeah. You see what I did, Kerr.
yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing, but
I can tell you this. I can tell you this. Don't nothing need to happen at Theodore before. If something happened after Blunt hired the coach at Blunt, it's gonna be messed up in Theodore. I can tell you that one.
I'm gonna go and call a spade once again. If Collier leave and Theodore don't hire Ramon Nelson, you get what the fuck you deserve. And that's 10 or 15 years of Sarah Land shitting all over your ass.
well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Q. No knock to nobody. That shit gonna happen if they stay anyway. It's gonna be
Yeah.
hard to. It gonna listen, man. You just had Saraland in 2 games with a top heavy senior team. And here it is now you lose majority of them seniors. Now don't get me wrong, they got some great players coming back and some additions. I get it. But man, now you gotta put all that shit back together with corrupt. Well, all them kids they just lost. Them kids been playing together since Pope ball, man.
You're right. But
So
Kel, like you told me at the beginning of the season, man, I know a few of them kids over there.
know them. Know them
You said,
personally.
you know what I'm saying? I know a few of them kids at Theodore. I know a few of them kids running the play at Theodore. Man, Theodore they gonna be right back in it one or two at the top.
Oh,
What's
listen.
going? How about this, y'all?
I'm
How
not
about
doubting
this?
that, KT. I mean, I'm cute. I'm not doubting it. I think with what they got and what a lot of people know, they don't have a lot of kids that didn't even play football that really should have been playing football. So with
Kel,
that, with Bobby G and them coming back, Bobby G gonna be the anchor of the defense, hands down. He gonna be the captain. All right. And then you got the new additions they supposed to have. They gonna be right back in the fold. But then
Kel,
right, huh?
Kel.
Huh?
What if marriage? What if Coach Golson at Marriage G go to McGill?
Then Mary G go back to not making the playoffs and
Does Collier go with Chip Mitten out there to Marriage G?
I mean, it's possible, but then again, like I said, the fortune's still gonna change. I mean, you gotta think about it, man. You know, if Collier even go to Mary G, I don't know, man. This
That's what
shit,
I'm
like
saying. It's gonna get
it's
crazy. It gonna get
yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
McGill, McGill and Blunt is the trump cards, y'all. Think about that, y'all. Blunt is the big joker. Barry G is the little joker. And y'all, it'll change the whole dynamic of football now. If Zach goes to leave Mary G and go to McGill, I hope he's sleeping good at night. Boy, you gonna be up a whole lot of nights if you leave Mary G and go to McGill. Boy, and
And
you gotta play against Sarah Lynn Theodore and Blunt.
that's crazy, man.
I
You just
ain't
threw
even
a
worried about
scenario out there
Blunt.
that's so
I'm sport.
crazy, man. KT,
St.
like,
Paul, man, them discipline schools be the ones I'm worried about.
I'm just saying, Q. If Golson leave Mary G and go to McGill, you just jump in the fire box. Not in the fire. You in the fire box. That means that fire real
Yeah,
close to you.
yeah, you're in the pits. You're in the pits. But look, if you want to make a name for yourself, man, go over there and whoop Kelly ass.
How?
How? Shit,
Tell
you
me.
get the best players out there. You at a traditionally school that knows how to win. So you got tradition. And we know them folks ain't hurt for no money.
Q, everybody was mad at me when I said this. Theodore only won by 1 point because KJ dropped the ball. Everybody got mad. Oh man, you always pulling for them. He didn't drop the ball the second game. And really the referee called back a touchdown at the end that would have made it 28-6.
Well, well, Saraland beat Theodore the first game. They outright beat them. The scoreboard just said different. Think about this, KT. Saraland scored more touchdowns than Theodore that first game.
Yeah.
especially
When do you ever see a game where the team that scored the most touchdowns
special
lose?
special teams was big for Phil the first game.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So
Well, Travis Bendoff was. We just seen a special defensive end. I hope he get the looks that he deserved. Shit, if he don't block that damn kick, that extra point.
special teams was special team was it was more points scored on special teams in that game alone. Sheridan scored off a special team blunder too. So it was just like special teams was big in the first game. It, from what I got out of both games, special teams won the first game, and Sheridan linebackers and defensive line stepped up in the second game.
Oh yeah.
From what I understand,
You
also St.
you
Paul is in
you
the
go
process of trying to hire a new special teams coordinator.
Oh Lord.
say it again.
Spanish Fort about to hire, St. Paul about to hire a
St.
new
Paul
special teams coordinator.
in the process. So what do you do when St. Paul's bring in? Because you know he ain't gonna be no slouch. What do you do when you bring in somebody who can teach your team how to not give up more than 20 yards a game on kickoff? What do you do when you got a guy that's gonna make sure your kicking game is immaculate? Because you know they're gonna kick the three. They're gonna get three. Fourth down. All right, coach, I got it. Now you got to score twice to beat them. You see what I'm saying? Spanish Fort is to me the most scariest option in 6A because they could go either way. But St. Paul's, I think St. Paul's gonna move up to that third spot next year.
Who they gonna jump in front of?
Spanish Fort.
How?
This is what I'm saying, Coach. I think right now St. Paul's is that kid that's in the weight room.
But
St. Paul's is that kid that's
but
watching film.
but
St.
guess what?
Paul's is trying to do everything they can to get better.
But guess what though, Q?
Listen, I'm
And
listening.
you may say I'm stupid for saying this. But ain't nothing wrong with being the fourth seed because shit, look what they was in the fourth seed last year. They was in a better predicament than anybody else.
You're right. They got lucky with Carl Montgomery.
Well,
That was a
if that was the case, it was a lot of teams got lucky. We all said all that shit play a major key in it. It was if that was the case, it was a lot of teams that was hurt that other schools played. So we can't go off that.
Including Theodore.
Include all of them. Shit, look,
Yeah,
Clay Thompson hurt. I mean, that's part of it. We can't play the if game because that was the
I
case.
agree with you.
All
I
the
agree
shit.
with you,
This
Ted.
think about it. Clay Thompson was hurt. Who the school that Saraland beat? What that team was? What the team?
Homewood,
No, not home with the team before that. Who Ryan went
Hillcrest.
crazy.
Hillcrest.
Okay, when they quarterback and running back hurt.
Yeah.
No, they got hurt in the game, didn't it?
No, they got hurt before. Ethan
So
Crawford got put out for the season.
so my thing is
Damn,
so my
I ain't
thing
know
is
that.
Q. It was a lot of and we all said it from the beginning of the season. It was all
They
about
gonna
who's
be
gonna be
healthy.
healthy down the line. We said that. So
Well, let's just talk about that. Freaking Alabama orthopedic clinic sets up at St. Paul's every day. They get the best clinical shit there is to get. St. Paul's got the top of the line everything, best everything. And if they don't, guess what? They working to get that. They went and got an outstanding offensive coordinator. I don't know if Ham Barnett would be even interested in bringing another defensive coordinator, but obviously he's one of the top defensive guys around.
I would just
All
say
right,
Ham shouldn't have to do that. He probably called it
exactly,
up. Yeah, he know defense.
exactly. And now you bring it. The word on the street is they bringing in somebody high powered to come coach special teams. They consistently getting better. Them the kind of guys I don't like. And like we said, St. Paul didn't have a lot of Jimmys and Joes this year.
And that's the scary part. They winning with
You see
less.
what I'm saying? St. Paul's is a horror movie waiting to happen.
And they winning with less.
John Ray said, "Sit him, Coach Harry Wilson, man."
They probably, well, like I said, corporal punishment legal at them schools, ain't it? So he'll probably be
Oh
good
yeah,
over there.
yeah, yeah. They
Shit,
still
that shit
whooping
wouldn't have
ass
made
over
no news at St. Paul. But then again, them kids, you not having them kind of problems at St. Paul.
there. Nah, nah.
And I hate to say it, but shit, it just look like, I'm telling you, them jokers might hold a blue map a lot sooner than we think.
Who that?
St. Paul.
Shit, Saraland must gonna move out of 6A.
Oh, you talking about after Cyril and Lee?
Saraland must gonna go to 7A.
Q.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Saraland must go to 7A, Q.
Q, it gonna be hard as hell to be Cyril.
Man, Saraland might be in 7A. The way all them folks running over there to get in that school system, Saraland quite possibly could be in 7A. Very soon.
I still think they'd be good in 7A.
I think they would be too. And then what if they win 6A this year? Competitive play rule.
What
How would that
team?
work?
Nah, the enrollment got to go up. What
The
team?
enrollment going through the roof. Everybody going over there. I
But
mean,
your
people's
enrollment
trying to
counts
get that.
9th through 11th grade. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I mean, Mary G can't be much bigger than Saraland.
we're gonna be
Shit,
interesting.
man, you got a big goddamn enrollment. I said the same thing, Crum. Only thing that beat them kids is egos and not taking folks seriously. That's
And they
all.
ain't gonna do that. Not them core players ain't gonna have no extra. They ain't gonna be extra like.
Yeah, I'm already focused on that. I'm just saying.
For all the people that just got on, I know a lot of people don't know. Put that on the screen real quick. I'm gonna take that off. I'm telling you, them and McGill, man, they're gonna be 2 curveball for 6A Region 1. Kill.
Say that again.
It's going Blunt and McGill hold 2 curveball coaches. I'm telling you, if they hire who we think they gonna hire, boy, it's gonna change the whole dynamic of football around here, period.
Damn. Yeah.
You know, that's gonna be interesting to see. That's just like in 5A. Everybody, we don't know who Viger quarterback, Gus Shaw's quarterback gonna be. Who else? Williamson. We don't know who Williamson quarterback gonna be, but it's 2 schools that we do know: Faith Academy and BC Rain. And Kel, you see it all the time, man. That's something to think about right there. In high school sports, the team with the best quarterback normally win. Look at Leroy quarterback. Leroy quarterback ran for over 300 yards. The quarterback did, and they won a state. Look at Thompson quarterback. They win state. Now, the only one I think is Ramsey. Ramsey and Andalusia. Running backs won the game for them in those games.
Yeah, that running back from Ramsey did the unthinkable.
Oh, yeah, 5 touchdowns.
He carried the ball every down.
That boy took that ball, man.
I can't wait to see him in basketball. They go down this year.
Who that?
Rams.
Oh, that's 5, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how about this, y'all? We sitting up here talking about Sierra Land winning in 6A. We just pulled through Clay Chalkville out of the picture. And Clay Chalkville got that Alabama commit that's coming back next year. Remember, he got hurt. And Parker
Yeah.
knocked him off.
Yeah, he
Y'all,
got hurt.
Parker, man, they gonna beat the hell out of Parker if they play them again next year.
Yeah. Well, KT, what we said when we was breaking down the 6A region, what we said is gonna come down to who the health is at the end.
Oh yeah, always.
And a lot of people was at the end.
Man, it came down to coaching too.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's a
Oh,
big part of it, man.
you know, coach, like y'all said, coaching matters always the big factor. And
Oh yeah.
but you know what I do, be the best coach in the world. When you lose your piece, it's hard to win at any level of football. I don't give a damn how great a coach you is. You can still be coaching your ass off to salvage whatever you salvage. But at the end of the day, you got the kids to make that shit happen. Shit, you know what it is. Prime is
Exactly. I agree with you 1,000%, Kev.
prime is at prime. Me and Carter had a Bryce Young is the best quarterback play at Bama. He told me it was AJ McCarron. I said, wait, no knock to AJ. I think
Can
he's a
y'all
hell
hear
of
me?
a player.
St. James got that good quarterback too.
Coach Norvell, that and no matter what level, 5A, 4 all the way up, man, you gotta have great quarterback play to win. I don't care how great your defense is, man. You gotta have good quarterback play to win, man.
That's what it's all about, man. But if
If you
you ain't got no quarterback, then you better have a good running back carrying the ball every time.
if you
Well,
looked
I
at
never get.
every at the Super Seven this year, go back and look at quarterback play and tell me tell me anything different. All right, let's go from 7A. Thompson won with an 8th grader. Great quarterback play. 6A, Saraland had KJ. 5A, who won 5A? What was it?
Ramsey running back.
Right. But still had good quarterback play too, though. All
Hey,
right.
yeah. But this
Oh,
dude probably going to big time D1. It was the running back. You know, he was a
right.
special guy.
4A was the kid that beat Mobile Christian. He smoked the other kid who had broke all the records or whatever. One that St. James or
Yeah.
that
Look,
that kid
the kid that lost to Saraland, Mountain Brook, he was big time too, right?
I don't know, but I'm just saying every you seen this year had superb quarterback play, regardless of
Somebody
the running.
committed to Clemson, ain't it? One of them quarterback. I think the boy committed to Clemson or some shit. From Mountain
Who?
Brook. Mountain Brook, right? That's
Hell
Birmingham,
no.
right? No? Let
No.
me Google it. I'll be back. Let me see.
That was Homewood who had great quarterback play. Q.
Homewood.
Homewood.
Homewood,
Okay.
Homewood quarterback was that deal. He was Homewood quarterback was 2 inches away from in the Saraland home.
Oh, yeah. Inches. I'm talking about inches away, y'all. That
Yeah,
was too close. Ooh.
Charles Henderson quarterback was good too, but number 2 was that guy.
but that's what I'm saying. All
Yeah.
them kids had. See, you got to understand this fact too. You're a coach. You know, any game, the game maybe my running like maybe quarterback. So
Right.
every team state quarterback.
Hello?
I'm still on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gonna be over there
So,
cooking.
no, I'm actually at work. I just walked in the rehab center. So
Okay.
yeah, money making time. But yeah, Saraland ain't gonna be hurting for a quarterback for years.
Somebody said Sunshine ain't the backup. I said that the other day.
I think it's the
Yeah.
other kid that
But
played good too.
Sunshine played freshman the whole year, so we really won't say what Sunshine gonna do until this spring.
I know he's gonna be on that. But I tell you that.
Yeah, he definitely gonna play some goddamn well. Somebody.
But it's but line, come, that boy gonna be on the field.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing, man. There's so many off that freshman team, and then you got an undefeated 8th grade team coming in. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a couple of teams that won the independent championship. You know, their confidence building. You know what I'm saying? And I know the 2027 and the 2028 team, the offensive and defensive linemen are massive. They probably got 10 300 pounders between them two classes.
Man, you must forgot big Spanish Fort line here.
Yeah, well, they was huge.
Shit, boy.
Yeah, Spanish Four had a hell of a line too on Q.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Think about this though, Q. Spanish Four, them 3 games they lost,
They
they
were real
should have
close.
they
They supposed to
they
win.
was up, they were winning them games. So just imagine if they put something together to where they in the they're totally team.
It's all different team. Yeah. Hell, what if like I said, man, them programs, them top three programs, people flying over there to go to them schools. So they gonna have two or three kids pop up that make a difference that we don't even know about just because they, want to play good ball.
How good Pike Road gonna be this year? Uh-oh.
Yeah, they back. They back. They definitely back.
So get what? That's crazy, KT. Pyro was senior heavy last year, lost, and they still found a way to get back to the playoffs and deep in the
Man, them folks don't be having to redo anything, man. Them kids be coming to play at them schools.
Yeah, but then you lost your head coach. That's still something though.
Yeah, somebody gonna stay.
You look at
After,
coach, the next season it don't be the same. So for them to lose their coach, lose their quarter, they start and still third round. That's volume.
man, what a Blunt win the state championship. How many kids gonna be going over there to play?
It's just like anything in life. Everybody be a winner.
Everybody want to be a winner. Exactly.
Winning a trophy like that, man. Have you ever known for kids to run out of Blunt? Even if Blunt ain't winning, kids just love the school. They ain't gonna leave the school. They ain't gonna leave the atmosphere. I'm
It's
just
a
being real.
new.
You know how many kids just love Blunt in general? Fuck the football. I'm talking about this school. I know, boys. I tried to get to leave here, man. It best you gonna leave, man. I give them boys tell me, Coach, I love Blunt. I know what you love. You love them girls, and you can do what you want to do. But when your ass end up at nowhere state, then you gonna wish you had to listen.
No, no rest. No rest.
Damn right.
Yeah, you're right. And that's where the kids were going the last 2 years. And that shit got to change.
Hopefully whoever they hire next, man, they do, man. It be a significant change, you know.
And it starts with the foundation and organization, man. You have to have somebody come in and build a foundation. And that starts in the weight room. That starts with, your gear. Moses, the first thing he did, he got over there. We gonna wear a lot of black jerseys. I love to see black and black. Give the kids
Man,
something new.
man, at the end of the day, you know, Blunt know what they gotta do. They just gotta go and do right this time. They can't afford another bad hire. Not saying that Homer was a bad hire. I'm just saying they just can't afford it. They can't afford it unless Blunt not basketball school. Unless Moses
Black
run the
jerseys
show.
basketball school. I tried to tell y'all. Try to tell y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. I love Moses, and maybe he need to be. Maybe they should let Moses do double duties.
Man, what if Zach Ghost can go to Blunt? I don't think that's the type of stuff, but
Man, ain't going no damn Blunt.
he not. But what if he took a damn Mary G to the team playoff? I ain't been in 20 something years. What about somebody on that staff? Why not hire one of those guys?
telling you, boy. And this stuff getting so close real fast, y'all.
I think we're gonna come back tomorrow, the next day, and we're gonna know who the coach is. They took a long time to hire Harris last time. I don't think they're gonna make that same mistake. So I think whoever it is, we ought to ride by the school and see if we see a different car that we know. He probably moving this shit in right now. Because to let them go, they know who they wanted. They had to. At least I think you would need to know.
I'm so happy Green Bay lost.
Who they played. Who Green Bay played?
Detroit.
They lost to Detroit.
Man, Detroit play got good down the end. You must not watch the NFL.
Man, I don't watch no football if I'm coaching because I be trying to run all the shit I see. Well, I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna put this in. I ain't got enough discipline to just run the shit. That work. So yeah, I don't watch football when I'm coaching. KT tired. He done went over there. What happened at the game tonight?
Man, it's over with, man. I'm gonna take my ass to sleep, Q.
What happened?
I gotta get up early in the morning, fellas. Y'all be good, man. Catch y'all boys tomorrow. Y'all do a live or something.
Oh yeah. Definitely gotta do one tomorrow.
So,
So, yeah, man. Q, you still there? Well, Kill, man, we gonna go and shut it down. I know a lot of people still on here. But y'all, we'll catch y'all on tomorrow. And hopefully we can talk about some of the other schools on tomorrow. Y'all, I'm KT Thorne. Yeah, he out here too. Y'all, we out here. Peace.